Hello there everybody, I'm on here and welcome at long last to Slime Rancher 2. I think it is fair to say, without any significant level of hyperbole, that I am so happy to be playing this game. I like Slime Rancher 1 is one of my favorite games of all time, probably like top 10. It's one of those sort of chill games that I can just start and play just for half an hour, just to relax and unwind. And I honestly, when they released the last DLC for Slime Rancher, which was the simulation one, was that the last one? Yeah, I think that was the last major one anyway. I honestly thought that was going to be it. I thought, it's the end of Slime Rancher, and we'll be, that will be the end of the story, and then they move on to something else, because, they wouldn't want to, Slime Rancher is a nice self-contained complete package. They don't need to do a sequel. So, I can't remember when it was, but it was at some video presentation thing. I want to say it was E3 last year. I might be misremembering that, whenever it was. We just had this drop announcement for Slime Rancher 2, just out of nowhere. I was like, I've got to play this. Give it to me now. So I knew I was going to play this in early access. And also, let me just say, hello to Pulse Hazard. Thank you for following me. Nice to see you in the chat. You love my voice. Thank you. I actually hate the sound of my own voice, but I think that's normal for most people. They don't like the sound of their own voice. So, well, not everyone, I suppose, but yeah. But anyway, thank you for dropping by, and again, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that. So yes, Slime Rancher 2. Obviously, this is in early access. This is not the complete game. They're doing more or less what they did with Slime Rancher 1, where they're presumably going to be like releasing the game in like parts. There's going to be chunks. So I'm hoping that I guess I'm hoping that there's just going to be enough content in here for me to at least get a stream, maybe 2 sessions out of this. I don't know how much content there is in the game already. I've deliberately kept myself as blind to the game as I can, because I want to just experience the game for the first time and just to enjoy the experience, So, obviously we've got a long journey ahead of us. It'll probably be a year, maybe 2 years before the game is fully out. I can't remember how long the original Slime Rancher was in development. It was for a while, but obviously, like, the devs behind Slime Rancher 1, of course, they were fantastic. They always had really good, chunky updates. Honestly, Slime Rancher is the game I would hold up as, like, the best experience I've had for early access, because the game, it got regular, chunky updates, and it was always relatively bug-free. I don't remember encountering any serious bugs while playing Slime Rancher 1, so I'm hoping they can keep that particular train rolling, but obviously, if there are bugs or glitches, it is early access, they'll be fixed in time. I'm sure there'll be little patches and tweaks coming over the next couple of weeks, and then we'll slowly get more information about the next big update. And my plan for this, to play this game, is obviously, as I said, don't know how much content there is specifically here, but I will play what I can, and then of course we'll leave the game for just a little bit, and then we'll wait for the next big sort of content update, if it's worth like looking at, new areas or new mechanics or stuff like that. We'll see. Obviously, smaller updates probably won't do a stream for that, because there probably won't be enough for me to justify a full 3-hour stream. So we'll see how it goes. But yes, I am so looking forward to this. I'm just so happy and excited, and this is going to be really, really great fun. You bought this game, but it doesn't run on your laptop? Oh, well, that's no good. that is very much not good. That's yeah, you'll need to get something new for that, or I don't know, maybe find another way to play it. I think this is also out on Xbox. Even though it's early access, I think there is an Xbox version you can play. But yeah, so let's see what we got. Because as I say, I genuinely have no idea what to expect. I don't know if they've already put in a story upbeat for the start of the game, or if it's going to drop me off into it like the original version of the game of Slime Rancher 1 originally did. I don't know. So let's... Oof. You don't think the game's that optimized? You'll have to see in the future. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, you can't expect a vast amount of optimization. Again, early access, so it's going to have problems, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, choose a save icon. Oh, goody. What do we do? Oh, I don't know what most of these things are, but they're very cute. Okay, so we've got all those. Wow, that's a lot of... Okay, I think I like the butterfly. Tutorials, yes, sure. Tar on. Feral, yes. Player damage times 1. Okay. Seems good to me. Try not to spoil that. Please do. You know, please don't spoil the game for me as much as you can. Nice new loading screen. I like that. After a long day of slime ranching, Beatrix LeBeau was enjoying a cool glass of carrot juice as she watched the sun set across the slime sea. Suddenly, a boat arrived at her dock with nothing inside but a mysterious letter. You have explored the far, far range, from the dusty shores of the dry reef to the furthest reaches of the perilous glass desert. But there are worlds yet uncharted, Beatrix LeBeau. Rainbow Island awaits you. Climb aboard if you're ready for a new adventure. Beatrix excitedly boarded the boat, and it took her across the slime sea. Eventually, she saw an island unlike anything on the far, far range. Mountains, trees, and grasses, all in an array of colors that danced and moved like a dream. First one was so good, 100%ed it. Oh yeah, same. I got all the achievements in the first game. It was just... I must have played that game like half a dozen times over the years, just from beginning to end. It's so much fun. As she explored, she found an abandoned conservatory overlooking the rest of the island. Curiously, it was equipped with everything a slime rancher like her would ever need to wrangle slimes, start a farm, and build gadgets. And so, a new adventure begins. Beatrix tightens her boots, readies her backpack, and sets out to explore Rainbow Island and uncover its mysteries. Well, okay then. So apparently we just got on a boat and we left. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's I think I might need to tweak the sensitivity on that. One moment. Sensitivity. Hang on, it's in one of these ones. It must be. Mouse look sensitivity. Let's try it up at 2. Well, nope, that's too much. Oh god, why is the sensitivity always so bloody hard to get right? That's a bit better. Okay. Alright, WASD to get moving. Yep, hey! It's our little pink guys. Hello. There we got that. I can see a carrot over here somewhere. Carrot, very good. Okay, ooh, blimey, there's a lot more room for a lot more slime types. Wow, look at all those. Some of them I recognize, like obviously you got pink, that's phosphorus, tabby, that's obviously your rock slime, boom slimes. Some of them I recognize, some of them I don't. But okay then. Come here, you. Whew. Okay, so we got that. Hello. Oh, no, I don't have that. Hang on. There was a pink slime over here. I saw it. Where'd it go? Nope, that's one already in the cage. Hello, Pinky? Where'd it go? Ooh, careful now. Oh, wow, hey. I got like a trail of dust. Blimey, that's new. Okay. Wow. Ah, this is so awesome. Okay, I need to focus. Let's see what we got. Blimey, this place is big. Like, this feels much bigger than the last area. Okay. I'm just wandering and mooching at the moment. The new slimes are nice. I don't like that they removed some. I think that's always going to happen, though. You know, with games and stuff. Like, you got to move on. Oh. Fish dark. Oh, is this slime science stuff? It is! Oh, blimey, right from the off. Hang on, what's some of this stuff? Upgrades. Ooh, fabricator, okay. Blimey, this place is bloody huge. What the fuck is this? Okay, right. Well, they've certainly changed things around quite a lot. Pogo fruit, the classic. Okay, so we don't want to leave the farm just yet, but I wouldn't mind. Alright, so we've got slime sites, and it looks like these are the upgrades we can get. A resource harvester. Shakes loose science resources from nodes. I need, ooh, cotton balls. Presumably from the bunnies. Heart module, that's health. Power core, that's energy. Dash boots, make you move faster. Jetpack, oh yeah, we know what that does. Tank booster, that increases your stock. Extra tank has an extra general purpose back tank. Extra tank. Oh, is that like you have more things on your hotbar? That makes okay, that's fine. Water tank, yep, okay. Pulse wave. Oh yeah, I remember that. I never fucking used it. Utilities, warp tech, and decorations. Okay. Right, so that's all slime science stuff in your upgrade listing, and ooh, wow, this place is huge. So hard not telling me what everything does. Please don't. As I say, I will work all this stuff out all in good time, but I don't mind being a little in the dark. Basic controls. Oh, so these are all your tutorial listings and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. I've played Slime Rancher 1. I know what we're doing. Well, hey. Eat. Eat and give me your poop. Excellent. Let's make a teensy bit of cash. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, now there was another pink slime here. I think he may have, like, fallen off or something. The archway. Sponge Snake is every settlement, the ancient ruins and fields of rainbow grass. Interesting. I feel like there's a lot more in this game than there was in the first one, because in the very first version of the first Slime Rancher, because I didn't get Slime Rancher when it very first came out. I was a little bit late to the game, but I think I got it. I think I got it after they'd released the Overgrowth, but not too long after that. But I think the original version of Slime Rancher was, I hear a bird, was a case of, you had the dry reef, obviously you had your ranch, and you had the dry reef, and I think there was like a very early, almost beta version of the Indigo Quarry, but then they got rid of that when they brought in the Overgrowth, and then Indigo Quarry was updated, so, the gully. Okay, so we got our 2 additional areas over there. Can we go in the house? Is there anything in the house at all? Oh, we can. Sleep for 6 hours. Right, so we don't have any letters or anything like that. Alright, makes sense. It's quite a good visual upgrade. Okay, can we... Oh, we can. Corral, garden, and a coop. Keep chickens in their place. I'm going to buy a coop because I've got some chickens. Could we still buy up? We can still buy upgrades. High walls, grass, vitamizer, and the elder collector. So those are all the same upgrades that were in the last game too. So that's good. High wall, music box, air net, solar shield, port collector, auto feeder. So yeah, everything that was in the last game seems to still be in this one. With a few sort of minor exceptions don't seem to be around. What is this? Not line. Oh, is this the trading hub? That's the trading hub from the last game, isn't it? Okay then. Well, step the first. We need food to feed my slimes. The den. Dark, damp, mushroom-covered expansion. Observatory. Alright, so where's the actual exit? So that's not the exit. Do we have... Oh, we do. Hey, how about that? Ooh. Woo. Wait, are there like 3 areas already? Wow. And a few little islands dotted around that are presumably important. Cool. Okay, so yeah, we've got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas already, which is quite a large number actually. That's like, again, that's like what you ended the original game with. You know, you had your base one, and then you had like your cave one, you had your science one, you had your overgrowth one, and then that led down to the dock. So it's kind of, only it's the other way around, because the cave one was above you before, or, well, technically it was on the side, but you know what I mean. So it looks like, yeah, that's all like turned around. Interesting. Wow, that's actually quite surprising. Hello. Yoink. What's this? Ah, that's the return teleport for when I... Where are all these things coming from? There, stop boning each other or something. Okay, so where the bloody hell's the exit? I don't know, we're gonna work out which side is which. Oh, hello. Is that the dog? They just sort of spawn randomly. Do they? Ah, interesting. Well, we found the rainbow fields, aren't we lucky? Yeah, I don't have that yet. So this is the boat I showed up in. Seems weird that we're leaving this trail of like smoke behind us. It's like we're moving so fast, we're just leaving smoke behind us. Hello, Pinky. Right, we'll take a couple of those. Don't want too many. We've already got 3. We don't want to fill up our... Oh, that's where the entrance was. Okay. Alright, who wants food? You do, you do, you do, and you do. Alright, grab some carrots. Carrots are always... We'll pass the exit like 5 times. Look, I will do that because my brain is basically like the curiosity sphere from Portal, where it's just like, oh, what's that? Oh, look at that over there. Okay, I'm going to go over this way now. No, no, now I'm going over this way. And okay, yep, now I'm going this way. And hello, what the hell's through here? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. That seems specific. Ooh, I love that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Woohoo! Ah, hello. Ooh, a hydro turret. Kablamo. Yeah. Oh, hello, it's a pot. Bun! Bun! Tell you what that thing does. I worked it out, thanks, I got it. I have bun. I am happy. They replace the crates with little rock things. So these things are basically, yeah, as you say, like the crates from the last game. Done. Oh, no, we've already got full of all that stuff. So what do cotton slimes eat then? So how about we do? So they will eat vegetables. They like, I don't know what those are, but I'm sure I'll work that out eventually. Okay. Ooh, you look slightly different. Phosphor slimes, very good. We don't really have room for all this stuff yet. Buns. Bun. Bun. Come here. You cannot get away from your fate. What is... Hello. Accessing GG log. Well, here we are again. I'm sending the drones out to all their original scouting locations. Once I confirm the conditions are the same, I'll get to work. This place, I still remember being in awe of these rainbow fields. Felt like being in a beautiful dream. And I guess in a way it was, because it ended much too soon. Interesting. Looks like it's number 9 as well. Although 9 of what? I'm not sure. Ooh, that's a thing of... I need to find the map node or something, because I am complete. Fun. Stop eating things! Ooh, that is... I don't even know what that is. I should head back because my inventory is... Well, it's not full, but I can't pick up anything else right now. We've got buns. Game looks so nice. This game is stunning. Like, the first game looked good, but they've really upped... What the fuck is that? What are you looking at? It's like something down over here or something. I want to know what that is. Ah! Okay, clearly there's quite a lot of content in this game, so that's good. Here, have some carrots. Where did I build it? There you are. Alright, I'm sure we'll have some slimes that want to eat chicken soon enough. Right, drop some of you off and get a bit of cash flow going. Only 9? I'm sure you used to be worth more than that. Okay. Excuse me. Right. So hang on, how many have we got? 2 over there. 4 here. 6. 8. We've got 8 plots. In fact, yes, look, you can see them on here. And then each subsequent one adds 5 on... Well, there might be a 6th one under there, but I'm going to assume 5 until we learn otherwise. Okay. So, we need to start getting things growing. How much is a garden going to cost me? 170... Oh, excuse me, 175. It's 12:30 in the morning for you. Look, don't feel you have to stay up on my account. I appreciate the viewership, don't get me wrong, but sleep is important, so sleep. Trust me. Lifelong insomniac. I'm fully aware of how important sleep is. Okay. So now what we need to do is we just start wandering around to find muns. Muns that are hopefully still around and alive. We need to get all the money we can. Blink. Oop, blink. Uh-oh. I know that sound. Wait, NATO. Any more? Yes. Oh. Nope, that was also not where I thought it was going to go. He's out of the way for now. Ah ha ha ha. Just what I was looking for. Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah, I think that was the... Well, I couldn't quite get up to that cave bit, but yeah, I've been around there. Okay. Interesting. Just want to grab all of the money that we can now. Use that to buy some upgrades for the ranch. What is this? Oh, that's their favorite thing. Mufferoni. Ha 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 ha. Now you have to move pretty damn quick to get past me. Now you guys will pull up. Okay, move on. I like the phosphor forks look a little different. Like, they're still clearly the same slime, but they're also very clearly different. Stop that. Alright, what else we got? Any more? Oh, yep. Stop eating all the plorts, they're mine. I need them. I need them to get rich. Well, actually, I need them to get money so that I can then expand the farm, which is sort of the same thing, but not really. What's that up there? I don't know. I can't quite tell. No! Bloody tar. Well, hello there. I know what you are. You're a Gordo. I need a lot of food for you, but my inventory is kind of full with other things at the moment, so I'm afraid you'll have to wait. that the boat? That is the boat. Interesting. So there's a oh, and a hello. Now there's good. It shows up on the map after you found it. Bravo! Bravo! I am happy about this particular development. Actually, did they do that in the last game? No, they didn't. No, I'm thinking of one of the fan maps that you found online. That's what I'm thinking of. I was like, I have a memory of them showing it. No, that was a fan map. Yoink, and a yoink. Yeah, I still don't know who GG is. GG, do I know a GG? Because I noticed that the letter Beatrix got at the start had a G on it. I figured it was, you know, clearly important. And I wondered, like, who is a G? Do we know a G? Couldn't remember if we did or not. I don't think we do. So it might be a new character. Unless my memory of the first game's completely failed me, which is entirely possible. We need more bunny slime plorts. Why are they all like here? What are you trying to get up to? I know I saw a plort over here. Did you eat it? Eat it. Alright. Any more food kicking around? Or has everybody eaten it all already? We do have a good chunk of plorts here. Like to the point where I can't actually pick up any more pink ones. But still kind of need to gather up as much as I can. Actually, you know what? I don't think I need quite that many. Because I think in order to use the cotton slime... I don't know, can the cotton slimes jump high? Are they like the tabby slimes? Ooh, refinery links. What's this? Speaking of tabbies. Oh, hello. I was so in over my head when I first started here. I remember hauling Jellystone back to the conservatory by hand because I was so excited. Breathless and sweating, I was going about everything all wrong, but I was happy. There's little time now, so I'll need these refinery links. I'm going to be efficient. This time I'm going to do it right. Yes, refinery link takes stuff back to the refinery. Weird to see one just in place here, which, you know, I mean, it was always sort of implied. Hang on, I'm going to need to get around to that. Obviously, in the last game, you were not the first person to go through the area. Ooh. Ain't that pretty? Because you found all the messages from... What was that guy's name? Oh, I'm blanking on it now. Hey, cute berries, very good. Nice to see they're still around. Oops, careful now. Very good. I feel like I've gone a little too far afield. But I want to have a quick look at. What's this? More ruins. Seems oddly specific. Well, that seems very specific. But that does make me wonder, like, how do we get to the other areas if They're not directly connected. Unless, of course, this is all we've got for now. It could just be the one area, for all I know. Which would be sad. I mean, understandable, but still sad. What is that? What is that? Ah, hello, Pink Gordo. Yep, I know what you want. Unfortunately, again, don't have any food for you at the moment. I'll get to that later. Nope, I can't jump high enough for that yet. Excuse me. Right, I think we're gonna have to go back home. Yeah, I already read that. I'm looking at the way my stamina goes down. I'm like, blimey, that's awfully fast. But then I remembered, nah, there's like an efficiency upgrade you can get. Or there was. Don't know if there still is. Okay. We've got a whole bunch of plorts. You drop those off. Get some cash. And... excellent. That is really good. Okay. More pink plorts. Very good. Very good indeed. So what we want to do... nab one of your carrots. Cheers. Of course, in an ideal world, I do the double up thing like I did back in the old game, but it's a little early in the day for that. We can always renovate and remove things around later on as we go. So, for now, let's just get another farm going. Guard. Yes. Buy that. Perfect. What kind of upgrades? Nutrient soil. Sprinkler. Blimey, these seem more expensive than they were before. Scare slime and remove crops. Okay, good. Excellent. I'm glad they got rid of that whole, oh, the crop is only here for so many rotations thing that the last game had, because that was really annoying. It was only temporary. They did get rid of it in that game too, but can you... yeah, I had a feeling you'd be able to do that. Can I afford high walls? I can. Yeah, I had a feeling you guys were going to be big jumpers, would you believe? Call it a hunch. Okay. Hello? Hello, Beatrix? Do you read me? Testing. Testing? Perhaps you're lost at sea. Taken away by that mysterious boat, never to be... oh! Nope. Forgot to turn the display on. Nice to see your face again, Beatrix. I missed you greatly, my dear friend. And while I am quite excited for you to partake in a new adventure, I already have data that might complicate things. Last night I received a message from some sort of artificial intelligence program. It's written in code, but not one I recognized. I'm in the process of analyzing it. But I'm certain that this message was sent from where you are now, the mysterious Rainbow Island. So, to recap, a mysterious boat takes you to a mysterious island, and I receive a mysterious code from said mysterious island. It all seems quite, let me guess, mysterious? I don't know whether to be angry or happy at that. Well, I got work to do and you best get exploring. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this home portal. Should make the early stages of your journey easier. Ooh. The fabricator, huh? Take care, Beatrix. We'll be in touch. Well then, how about that? So it looks like all my former friends are going to help. I am, of course, happy about this fact. Okay, so we still got... I don't know how long that's going to take. It'll take a while because I don't have any upgrades on it. But that's fine. Our next goal should be... We'll need another... Maybe I should have done it that way. A bit late now. Okay, we're going to need another garden. I know exactly what I want to put in there. Out. Assuming I can find any that haven't been eaten, of course. What is that? Hang on, shush. Is it you? Yeah, it is you, okay. I heard that noise, I was like, oh, is that a special slime that's appeared? No, it's the resource node making noises at me. That's what I'm looking for. The water lettuce. Not what I was expecting it to be, but okay. Hello. Boop. Water lettuce, huh? Well, that's what we're going to need to be growing next, so that's good. Seems suspicious. Maybe it's just me. Maybe these are going to be like teleporters to get you over to, because there's one there and there's one here. Maybe these are going to be like teleporters over to the next areas, but they're just not ready yet. I mean, that would be my guess. Ooh, med station. Very nice. Bun. Ooh, 2 buns. Alright. Huh. I guess that's why it's called Rainbow Island, huh? I did not realize that before. I was like, oh, the grass changes color. In fact, no, it's not just the grass. It's literally the island changes color. That's worrying. I can't do anything about you. Yeah, I can't do anything with tabby slimes yet. Now we're back to the other one, which, as I say, I'm assuming these are going to be like teleporters off to the next chunks of the map whenever they're ready. But I'm curious what that is up there, because it looks like I can get up there, but sure. Okay. I mean, I'm not entirely surprised, but okay. I need to get up there, but I don't think there's a way to do that. Yep, and here we got some angry ferals, because of course. Go away now. Up we go. Ooh, hello. A small boulder. Is it the size of a large boulder though? Because that's the best kind of boulder. Or was it a large boulder the size of a small boulder? I can never remember. Okay, I think I'm going to need a jetpack to get myself up there. Grab those. Well, he's not jiggling yet, so I'm going to assume we need to feed him a bit more yet. Figured I was just in the area, maybe just top him up every once in a while. Eventually, he go boom! Which is, of course, entirely the point. I guess he's hiding a key inside, but I mean, I haven't seen any key locked doors yet. Oh, he's starting to twitch. Ooh. Cave. Oh, power chip. Oh, okay. It flashes. What is that? Alright, well, we found a few things scattered about. Yeah, I think that's like a Don't know what it would be, but that looks like another Gordo up there. Hang on, let me see if I can pop you on the map. Hello! So that gives us 3 of these buggers. It's a surprising amount right off the bat. Especially seeing as I don't know what they're hiding at this exact moment. Here's the thing. They could be hiding nothing. I mean, literally, it could be that they've decided to change that. And they just don't have anything instead. I feel like I'm going to need to get the jetpack as soon as possible. Because it really feels like there's a lot scattered around. That, you know, is up on places that I can only get to with the jetpack. Okay. That gives me a thought. What upgrade do I want and what plorts is it going to need? Because, yeah, I'm going to need upgrades sooner rather than later. See, the resource harvester is what I really need, and that needs 10 cotton plorts, so I may save up for that. Okay, we go. 10 cotton plorts put in there. That means we can buy the harvester, we just need a bit more cash. Nice. Blimey. Fill up that fast, huh? Not complaining. Nice, that should get me the... No, what was it? There it is. Good, that should get me the resource gathering upgrade, which I'm assuming is something else that's gonna take up a slot. Nice. Okay, that's that. That's that. Dash boots. Well, do I need... No, what I really need is more energy. Which also needs cotton plorts, unsurprisingly. Okay, fine. Jetpack. Radiant ore. I don't think I've encountered any of that yet. Tank booster, that would be nice. That's tabby plorts, okay. So hang on, what different types of slimes have we got at the moment? Pink, cotton, tabby, phosphorus. Have we encountered any others? Extra tank. Which I'm quite surprised about. Like, I'm genuinely surprised they're giving us more than the standard 4 slots. Because that was all we got in the original game. Did we get a 5th slot? Or was... No, I'm thinking of the water tank. Which is the water tank. So, puddle plorts. Don't have any of those yet. But fine. Angler plort. I don't think I've encountered any of those. So, we may have more than just this opening area. It's just I've got to work out how to get to it first. Because it looks like we've got a lot of upgrades for plorts that we haven't encountered yet. So my next aim... Yeah. We need... Yeah, what do I actually want next? I mean, we can go out and start harvesting stuff. That's something we can do. We also need to focus on popping the Largos. Not the Largos, the Gordos, sorry. I always get those two mixed up. The Largos are the double ones. We do also need to move towards upgrading those at some point. So we'll focus on food of whatever kind. For the Gordos. Oh yeah. It's not those ones I need to keep an eye on. Okay. Oh, hello. Yes. Hello, you. What are you guarding? No? I thought you wanted fruit. That's not a fruit, that's a vegetable. Ooh, there's a lot of them wandering around over here. Nope, they've already eaten them all. Because of course they have. I mean, props to the person on the piano. They really do know how to jam to dangerous sounding music. Oh, hello. There it goes. Goodness sake, come on. Oh, we popped one. Oh, fucking yes. Right. Oh no, isn't that interesting? So I'm guessing... Ah, look! Warp. Well now, I really wish that would go away. It doesn't look like it's gonna. Interesting. Because I did see that before, remember? There was, which is probably what happens when you pop him. Sweet. And this one activates this one. Holy crap. Well, that's impressive. Friggin' love that. Makes you wonder though. Big beam of light over there. Giant arse portal, mayhap? Mayhap so. So, that portal goes over to that area, which looks to be comprised of 3 chunks. This one looks also to be comprised of 3 chunks, for now at least. Also, it looks like there could be a frozen section. Now that would be interesting if there was indeed a frozen section, because I do happen to remember when once upon a time, I actually pitched the idea of a frozen section on the Steam forums. So that would be interesting. Okay, I think for now we want to focus on that last view. In fact, no, what we want to focus on... Oh dear. Oh no, everything's going wrong. No, that's a dead end. I know that's a dead end. I've been down there before. Hello. Coming through. Run away. Okay, hang on. Okay, anyway, yeah, it's 4:05, so we're going to take a pause. I can't seem to get rid of that refinery thing up there, which is extra annoying. What I might do is during the break, I'll try saving, quitting, going to the menu, and then coming back. That might get rid of it or not. Also, hello, Jagoff. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so, yeah, going to take a break. I'm back in a minute, guys. And we are back. As you saw, me just loading back to the main menu and then coming back did fix the issue that I had with... What the hell's the phosphorus slime? It's in a cave kicking around here somewhere, and it's down around here, was it? Nope, not that. I remember it was in a cave, but I don't remember where. More than 20, it would seem. We do have to keep an eye out for resource nodes as well, let's not forget. That's the other reason we're supposed to be wandering around, which I've admittedly kind of forgotten in my rush to definitely take some of those. I'll need to feed my rabbits when I get back. I know they're not called rabbit slimes, sue me. They are rabbit slimes, I don't care what they're called. Only two? Something just exploded. You know, that is a... Oh. Balls. Why did he vanish? Ah. Do you mind? Bloody rude. Yeah, so I kind of panicked. I went to go, oh, grab it. No, wait, you can't grab it. Ooh, Emerald Cypress. It is funny I'm running around looking for all these treasure pods for stuff that I will almost certainly never use for the most part. Nice. Now you'll probably notice that I haven't immediately sprinted forward to go pelting through the warp points, and that is with good reason. The reason being is I don't think there's much point until I've got the space available for more slimes back on my ranch. Literally doesn't seem to be a point beyond that. So I'm probably going to focus, at least for now, on this area. One more. Woo! You know, I'm sure when I was wandering around before, I found a whole bunch of those resource nodes. Now I can't find any. There was one back at the ranch, of course. I don't know if they regenerate. They might. They might not. Like a lot of other stuff in this game does regenerate, so it wouldn't surprise me if they do. Because I'm thinking, well, these resource nodes are likely this game's equivalent of the drills and the apiaries and all that stuff you had back in the last game, I would guess. So even the pots come back. So I'm guessing that, yeah, the resource nodes probably do regenerate over time. So what are you hiding then? So yes, it does seem as though you know, the Lagos. Ooh. Wasn't 100% sure that would work. Cool. Tank liner. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, now, isn't that interesting? Tank liner. Is that just like, I don't know, here's a bunch of, like, colors for your tank or something? Oh, yeah, what are you doing? Bet you want to go in there now, don't you? I'd buy... yeah. That's expensive, but considering they keep trying to get out, I think it's worth it. Almost tempted to add on a plot collector, but never mind. Oh, tell you what. Alright. Now, first things first. What upgrades do we need certain colors of slime for? Obviously, jellystones can just go straight in there. There's no point in keeping those. They don't do anything else other than aid your research. So you need pink plorts for those, cotton plorts for that. Tank guard. Is that what it was? A tank guard? That must be what we got that was new. Salvages 20% of your vac tank's contents upon accidental encounters with the slime C or following other forms of health loss. So but yeah, basically if you die, you'll keep 20% of your stuff. That's good. Because that was always one of those annoying things about the original game. You know, you accidentally mistimed a jump and you'd fall straight into the ocean and you'd lose all your shit. And it looks like it's got upgrades, so it's probably like 20, 30, 40 maybe, or could be 20, 40, 60, which would be quite nice. Okay, so we're going to need at least 10 cotton plorts and 10 pink plorts, as far as I can see. Okay, well in that case. And then we just need money. Okay. So with the whoa. Okay, let me do a little house cleaning here. There's no point in getting rid of all the chicks. Almost tempted to go find some tabby plorts and bring them in, but well, they seem happy about it now, at least, so that's something. Problem is, tabby plorts would require much like what I've got on here, actually. Because my temptation is to leave these two slimes here, but move these into here. But that's going to cost me money. How much do I get money back for removing, or no? It costs money to remove. Also, that is much more expensive. I feel like there's been some like inflation or something in the slime universe since the last game, because things are far more expensive in this one compared to the other one. 350 to demolish a floor. I don't remember it being that expensive. Was it that expensive? It may have been that expensive, and I'm just being dumb. But yeah, my temptation is to move you over to here. So then I've got all my food in the middle, and the slimes are like out of the way. I mean, in an ideal world, what I'd do is I'd have like slime food, and like the slime would always be next to the food in some way. That's how I would do it, just personally. And then what you could do is you could have like the food in the middle and then a slime on either side, or the slimes in the middle, food on either side around here. Like that's sort of late stage stuff, especially once I start getting into like slime science and I start thinking about actually, can we even get those yet? Hang on. No, we don't have, although then again these are upgrades. It would appear, yeah, it'd be under utilities. Yeah, we don't have what's the word I'm looking for? The drones, the little bee drones. We don't have those available. It's actually one of the few things that hasn't carried across. The higher level science stuff hasn't. Okay, so do we? Because it's going to take 700 to destroy these, and then to rebuild them. 700 to destroy, and then 250. That's obviously 950. That's 1,200 coins. It's going to take to destroy and rebuild this stuff. I should have thought a little more ahead. But that is what it is. So as I say, the other reason why I haven't gone to the new areas, although I do kind of want to go to the new areas, is because there's no point. Because if I go there and then I start collecting slimes, well, I've got nowhere to bloody put them. Roni really got room for 4 different slimes. I think one of the things I might do, because we know in this current area, we seem to have pink slimes, cotton slimes, tabby slimes, and phosphor slimes. Now, oh, actually, was that something else I could do? Can I get a solar shield? You can get a solar shield. Okay. It's a bit expensive. So, I'm thinking that's got to be my main objective, is to get this place nice and set up for the 4 current slimes, then save up to buy one of these external areas, then start looking further afield. It's a bit weird that you've got like 5 in each one, because then that's technically like an uneven number, but there's always a little extra something, because you can buy ponds for puddle plorts, puddle slimes even. You can, I'm assuming, I mean, based on, sorry, this is just me planning it out in my head. Based on the fact you've got fire plorts up there, there are presumably fire slimes, so there's probably an incinerator you can get. Although it doesn't look... No, I need to look at an empty one. Sorry, hang on. So what do we got? Coop, silos for storage. You do have incinerators and ponds. So that's something. So yeah, well obviously we'll have to go further afield for that. Why it's just plots. It's interesting that it would have the options for that. And then of course we can set about upgrading, because baseline stuff is okay, at least for the start of the game. There's no point in going towards upgrades until you start really getting the cash flowing in. Ooh, hello. Mocky! Well, what do you know? Beatrice will blow off on another adventure and didn't think to make her good pal, sometimes rival, and forever mentor Mocky Miles? Seriously, B, next time you go running off to dangerous, uncharted territory, could you at least give me a heads up? I'd like to be there for you in case you need me. To help collect all those valuable resources that seem to be scattered all over the island. What? You think I wasn't going to do a little recon of my own? What good are surveillance satellites if I can't snoop and stuff? Anyway, be careful out there. The island gives me kind of a weird vibe, so I'm going to keep poking around. Oh, and since I know you're starting from scratch out there, take this refinery link. Should make things a little easier for you. I'll just put it under tab. Later, Tater. Nice. Alright, good. So we're going to slowly start getting all the people back up. Of course, you know, these were 2 DLC characters. She had father issues and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm sure we'll help them all in good time. Or, actually, honestly, seems like they're going to be helping me. Which I'm, you know, that would actually be kind of fun. Okay. Alright, so we've got tabby slimes, so we'll need phosphor slimes, need those. Just thinking. Don't worry, just planning this shit out in my head. Don't worry about it. Not quite. I'm genuinely surprised at how many chicks these guys have pumped out already. Like, that is quite an astonishing level. Where are you, little chick? There you are. I knew there was one left in there. Alright, very good, very good, very good. Okay, so once you are finished growing carrots, I can drop you off down there. So we'll have my, what is it, water lettuce, carrots, and whatever the hell it is phosphor slime's like. I want to say... Do I not have... Come on, I must have pulled one up at some point. Apparently I didn't. Okay, well, fine. I thought I had. Is it cube berries? I think it's cube berries that they like. Thanks, guys. Just what I needed. Oh, gotta turn them in first. Might help. Excellent. No, not coral garden. Alright, so now all we need is a carrot and a cube berry. Shouldn't be too hard to get either of those. If I can, well, maybe. Actually, I should probably do something with all these bloody chickens. Hang on a sec. The elders, however, you're a food. All the food you could ever want. Guess I hadn't picked one up, had I? But I had. Guess I hadn't. I'm going to... Yep, cube berries. Now what we're going to do is find one. Oh no, actually we've already got 10. 10 is all I need. Thank you very much. I know I don't have 10 pink ones. I'll deal with that all in good time. Where were the cube berries? I know I've seen them. I just sort of ignored them because I didn't have room for them at the time. Now I do. I need to remember that. Now I do. Gotta be careful because I don't have a jetpack. I'm fairly certain you move slightly faster as like a base movement speed in this. Feels like you do anyway. These are just for feeding the folks back home. Okay. Never mind. Sorry, I must leave you to your fate. couple of cute berries, very good. Yeah, a bit around there. I will say that is something that does quite surprise me, is that the map says there are apparently at least another 8 of these dotted around. I'm like, I think I've been pretty thorough. But I guess I haven't. Look at that. You running off with it? What are you doing? Oh, don't want to go that way yet. It is funny that we move around in teleporters this time. I guess that probably gives the devs a little more wiggle room when it comes to the design of the area, because it means they can more or less make it whatever shape and size they want to. Also, hello, I've actually got a fucking body in this one. So that is so rare, I don't really think about it. Also, that was something that sort of popped into my head that I was thinking about earlier. This is Rainbow Island, and I've often noticed that, like, cars are kind of rainbow colors, aren't they? Is this whole island a giant tar or something? Probably not. I would be surprised if that ends up being a thing. But okay, yeah, a lot of them just took a bite out of me all in one go there. I'm just gonna run and put my neck. I just got my absolute arse handed to me right there. Okay, so the sun is coming up. Do not release the phosphorus slimes unless they are specifically being released into sheltered area. Because otherwise they'll just go, which is not good. You don't want them doing that. I do think it's weird. Why does, like, demolishing a plot cost you money? Doesn't make any sense to me. But apparently it is indeed a thing, so also that is extremely bright. Alright. That'll start earning in the muns. I think what I really want to do... I don't know, look, there's a lot of things I really want to do right now. Yeah, I need 425... God, 850. Why is everything so expensive? I don't remember things being this bloody expensive back in the last game. Why has inflation hit the Slime Ranch world? It's my fault, isn't it? Because I was so goddamn efficient back in the last game, and I just absolutely bombed and flooded the market with every plort possible. I'm just like, yeah, I completely crashed the market. And so now everything is more expensive. Because it was their only way of slowing me down. That's what it is. Okay, so I think my next objective should be I just gotta go find plorts because I need the fucking money. There should be a whole bunch picking around, assuming they haven't vanished. Also, I think that I had regenerated. Good to know. Berries, very good. Gonna need a few of those. Problem is, of course, because I'm not going, like I'm actively choosing to not go further afield, it means I'm not collecting up more money than what I otherwise could, because I've lowered the price of the 3 plort types I have been constantly firing in there. 2 plort types even, sorry. Right, it's sort of 3, but not really. It's always my fault. Yeah, it's always my fault. I'm the protagonist. It's my fault. It's always my fault, as you say. Wasn't there, Ooh, hello. I don't remember the Q-berries looking this shiny before. I think someone's been at them with a waxer. Alright, let's head back. You know what? I think I like this way of gathering resources. I think it's better than waiting for those bloody things to just activate and then having to run up to them. It's a little more active. You know, it's me. I'm in control of it, rather than just it being a passive waiting thing, which was probably the thought process behind it, I would guess. Alright. So, 500 and... It's nice to know they're staying so happy, at least. Because I'm constantly running around making sure they're bloody fed. What was it I needed? It was like 850 for the 2 upgrades I need for phosphor. Because what I'm thinking is, because pink slimes are so nothing at the moment, I want to get rid of pink slimes. But you know what? Screw it. I'm going to get rid of them now. And turn this area into my phosphor slime area. But I've got to get the 2 upgrades, including the air net and the solar shield. Solar shield will work for now. The air net is to stop them from fucking off. I need 425, which isn't like a lot, but it is something. It's not nothing. Also, I should put these things into the refinery. You're gonna have so much food. Alright, one thing after another after another. I'll keep collecting them while I'm at it. I'm gonna put so much food in your thing, you're never gonna be able to be hungry again. Well, at least they're happy. Less likely to try to break out. What was it? 425, wasn't it? Put the air net on. And now... Whoa. Good. Absolutely perfect. So now... Ooh, 24 a time. Yes. Yeah, because pink slimes are... Pink slimes were the one I never bothered farming in the first one. Mostly because you didn't really have enough. You know, the thing I'm looking at here is... I don't know if they're going to fill this. Like, I really have no idea if they are going to fill this with... You know, literally like 50 different types of slime. If they do, then there will be literally no choice if you want to farm everything than to use Largos, because it's the only way you're going to be able to. Of course, they could shrink this down. I think the original one started with a lot of space, and then they shrunk it down when they thought, okay, this is how many we're actually going to do. So that's fine. Okay. So we can take the... Oh good, it's starting to fall off. That's nice. Oh god, this game is so fucking colourful and vibrant. I love it. Yeah, you guys are going to make some tabby slimes very happy. So that's got to be my next goal. My next goal... Well, actually... Okay, my next goal... is the destruction of this. Oh, hey, look, I got a carrot out of it. That's nice. Go that way. So the next goal is a corral, and then high walls and a net for tabby slimes. So, we need to go out, we need to get more plorts, we need to gather more money, and we'll keep working towards that. See, this is a... Gee, what is that? There's no zoom. There's no zoom option here. I will say that's the weird thing, the transition point between these. I think they need to work on that a bit. Oh hey look, it's still got the big slime face on the moon. Remember when they added that, it was very strange. Where was that? Was it this way? I think it was. I could have sworn that I went like down here. There was a resource node. In like a corner of one of these places. It seems to have vanished now. It could have been a different cave, I guess, but I don't think so. Oh well. Is what it is. Does look like those are the two areas. So we've got something fire related over there, something weird and mystical over there. No idea what these are going to be, but boy howdy am I going to have fun looking. We're okay for food. We really just want to go looking for plorts. Hello, phosphor slimes. Because honestly, the cotton plorts are not the biggest spenders right now. That's the phosphor slimes, but I'll grab what I can. Whoops. I will say that's something that is slightly incongruous. You've got these wonderful blue-looking phosphor slimes, which are very nice and very pretty. I don't have any. Hang on. Isn't there still breathing? Oh, bugger! I'm very curious. I suppose how I get up there is a case of jetpack. Yeah, I do need to get the jetpack. I need to work a bit before I can get it, of course. It's a, well, not necessarily a late game thing, but it's a later game thing. I don't even know if the items necessary for all of those upgrades are actually in the game right now. They might not be. Alright, anything else? Nice. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to find a whole bunch of... Oh yeah, we're following those. Definitely going to want to find a whole bunch of phosphorus slimes. If we can, some tabby slimes would be nice. No, you don't. That would be bad. We've got to find some tabbies again first. I do like that. We didn't see anything that even looked even remotely that good in the last game. Nice. Hello. Oh, do I want the slimes or do I want the plorts? I get the plorts because the plorts is money. And that gives me space for the slimes. Oh, no, full on red. Because the tabby plorts should be pretty pricey too, because I haven't really dropped any off. So they should be still high up on the list. Start eating things that you want to eat or something, will you? I will say, I know this is sometimes used as sort of an expression, but I think it is absolutely adequate and fair to say that this game has received a bit of a glow up. Go into the wall then. Compared to the last game. As in, quite literally, everything seems to be glowing in some way. When I say glow up, I mean that in a very literal sense. It is now glowing. In the best possible way. Alright, we're more or less looking good on that. Looks like tabby slimes are going to be kind of tricky to get a hold of. Because they seem to only appear in that very end part. Into the run. Still, we got a whole bunch of plorts here, so this should be good cash. I mean, okay, we didn't get 10 tabby plorts, which I would have liked, but the tar showed up, so... Always got to move away after that, and oh my god. Thank you for that. Oh, that is so much money. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Are there anything that need phosphor slime upgrades? I keep forgetting to check. Alright, so we've got pink plorts, yes. Cotton plorts, yes. Boom plorts, haven't encountered those yet. 10 for that, okay. Alright, so we do need 10 in here. That's fine. I don't mind, because obviously the upgrades are worth getting in the long run. But obviously, you know, I would prefer to put the things we need in there as like a minimum. There's no point in putting anything more in there than what you need. Look how much money we've got now. You see, this is the point of starting to set up systems like this, because it absolutely just lets you earn all the cash. We're gonna do this. Buy a corral, get high walls, and get hairnet. Perfect. Just nice and ready for tabbies. That is... Yes, that is packed. Okay. Oh, also, it's already gone 5 o'clock. Blimey neck, the day is just streaming by. Okay. Preparation for when the tabbies finally show up. They'll have a buffet waiting for them. Heck, the chickens are so busy at the moment. Tabbies are going to be very happy when I grab a few to bring them in there. Okay, it's already 5 o'clock. We are pelting along pretty bloody well, I'd say. So we'll go out, we'll get some tabby slimes, we'll get nice and set up, maybe even buy a few upgrades, you know, once the money starts really rolling properly in. And if we have the time today, we'll start exploring some of the new areas. If we don't, it's not a problem, because... I mean, we've got 3 areas. You know, we've got the main boat. But what is it called? The rainbow something or other? Whatever this area was called. Whatever. It was rainbow something. We got that place. Then we got the 2 other places as well. So, you know, I did say I could do 2 or 3 streams out of this. We'll see how it goes. You know, because obviously I've got to earn the money to buy new areas. Because one of the things about going further afield, of course, is that you get new slime types, and when you bring them back you need a place to store them, and it's always the 50-50 split of, do you go out, grab a bunch of the new plort types, bring it back for a whole bunch of cash, which you could do, that's perfectly serviceable, and then use that cash to buy all the upgrades so that you can then bring the slimes back, or you just go out and bring the slimes and whatever food they like back, you know, like that. Plenty of options there, so we'll see how I decide to do that when we get back. Back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright, let's go find some tabby tabs. I think it was. Was that what I was doing? I think that's what I was doing. Yes. Okay. Okay, well, let me just grab some carrots while I'm out here. Get some vegetables. What's the name of this area? Rainbow Fields, that was it. I do need to buy that next, like, size upgrade for my backpack. Boy howdy could I do with an increase to that. Buy food for all my other slimes. Ooh, hello. Hang on. Yes. Now, best place to find tabbies was kind of over here-ish. Drink. Only need the 10. Why 10? Because 10 is a good number to look after. That was something I discovered back in the last game. Try and get 10 at least. If we can't get 10 now, we can always come back later and get some more. Sounded like a tabby slime, but I guess it wasn't. Got 7? That's not terrible. I would like to get 10 though. Have I seen any anywhere else? I mean, aside from like happening upon them in random chests. Best way to make new slimes spawn is to get rid of all the old ones. Well, at least it was in the old game. I don't know if that particular fact still holds true, but it should, theoretically. love how the colors flow across the landscape. That's really fucking cool. It's wild, kind of trippy, but very cool. But we got 8. As I say, would have preferred 10, but I guess I'll take what I can get. Especially as I say, I can't remember there being another place with cat slimes. Maybe there was and I'm forgetting about it. Really do need the jetpack to get to some of these places, don't you? Okay, right. Yeah, I think that's just a water collection point. I assume so. It looks a bit different compared to some of the other ones, but... Have a buffet. Hear them munching. Okay. Wouldn't mind actually buying that upgrade now, why not? Oh, ooh, that's a lot of... What is a power chip? I don't know what a power chip is. Apparently I've got one, I just don't know what it is. I don't have any radiant ore, which is irritating. Oh, a tank booster. Yes, I want that. And ironically enough, that needs tabby plorts. Okay, you guys want fruit, isn't it? Okay, have you actually, like, grown anything at all? Because I haven't seen you drop off anything for ages. Or maybe I keep missing it. Anything else? 8. No? Apparently these guys ain't hungry. Kind of irritating I'm only getting 8 out of it, but hey ho, whatever. The sooner I get up enough money for the auto collectors, the better. But again, very expensive. Don't want to get rid of the tabby plots, of course, because, well, that would be dumb. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, because look, tabby ones are the most expensive ones we can get at the moment, so very good indeed. Nice. Huh, interesting. Doesn't seem to have its next one available yet. Maybe I have to unlock that somewhere along the line. I think that's everything I can get for now, but that's very good. So, for our first batch upgrades, now it's just a case of upgrading all of this stuff. And then of course buying one of these ones. Don't know which one I want. I'm tempted to get the den, because then I can always move the phosphor slimes in there. That way then I don't... Well, I mean, I've already bought the upgrade anyway, so... I suppose it is what it is on that front, but... Look, and now suddenly you guys ain't doing jack all. Okay, so what do I need for things like auto feeders and auto... Well, I want the port collectors first. 500. Which I am, of course, just shy of. And that's why you build the roof. I think my focus should actually be on the gardens, getting these guys growing up faster. That way I can feed more. So we need 350. Always need maximum harvest. That's obviously very good. We can grow twice as fast. I don't need this one though. So we need 850 times 3, which is 2550. Oh, well, is what it is. 550, huh? Take a bit of time to get there, but it won't be like gigantic time, just decent amount of time. I do also need to delete that. I'm not necessarily in a hurry to do that though, because that's pink slimes, and they're, you know, they're fine, but they're also like really bad in terms of their prices. Tabby slimes are the big ones, and tabby slimes, well, they don't appear to be very hungry at the moment. So we got 8, didn't we? Yeah, we got 8 of those. Alright, let's get upgrading. Buy that. Buy that. Some things never change. Ooh, hello. Dragon Quest is the only true slimes. Well, it varies. Ooh. Hey, it's Ogden. Hola, Beatrix. Are you there? It's me, Ogden Ortiz. I hear you're off on a big new adventure on a mysterious island filled with secrets and danger, and maybe a few succulent fruits or veggies the world has never seen before. Yeah, one of them already. I had to ask. Ever since you got me a steady supply of Kukadoba fruit, I've been reaching for even greater culinary heights within the far, far range. Plus, I'm getting pretty tired of eating Kukadoba pie, Kukadoba souffle, Kukadoba pudding, and Kukadoba con carne, Kukadoba. I'm running out of ideas and willpower. So, if you see something new, please tell me all about it. Tasty treats aside, I want to know all about the new flora and fauna you discover. Never forget, every bit of wild world is precious, worth our care and respect. And stay hydrated out there. All that adventuring will work up a sweat, so take this water tank. Oh, cool. Good luck, Beatrix. Keep you posted. Rooting for you. Can we actually, like... Lo siento, B, when I'm about to make a very large souffle out the oven. This most concentration after that. Beating the very large souffle. That will also require my utmost concentration. That's fair enough. Yeah, okay, so... These guys aren't necessarily giving me quests yet. They might not. I don't know. Guess we'll see on that front. Alright, so... What do we want to do next? Gather up the muns. That's what we need to do. And if we're lucky, maybe find a couple more tabby slimes out there. It didn't take long for you guys to show up, did it? There they are. 2 more tabbies. That's all I needed. Excellent. They really added to the cat sound effects. They've made them cuter. Well, apparently there's a tower around here, but I don't see one. I need the 2 slime snakes. Hello. Alright. I really want to see what's down these paths, but I will hold off. I think I'll save that for the next session. Because honestly, I'm kind of just enjoying this, running around. Holy crap and hell. That was a lot of tar slimes. Ooh, blimey. Nice. Excellent. Good, 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 good. Ooh, harvest. Very good. Alright. Good, you're starting to grow back up again. Food's up. Alright, we're almost at a very good level, I'd say. Yeah, I think they're relatively stable here. With the exception of the auto feeders and collectors, which would cost me 3,000, which I could get. I mean, that would literally just be a matter of time. It is mostly at this point just a case of waiting for the slimes to get hungry, and then gathering up the plorts, and then selling them. That's literally it at this point. Excellent. So the question is, do I want to upgrade the carrots? Because on the one hand, it's like, well, the carrots were originally there for the pink slimes, but I don't have a pink slime thing at the moment. Could be for something else. Could leave that for now. Because I want to try to focus on just what I really, really need. And I think what I really need right now are some auto plort collectors on these. Actually, how much have I got? Oh, 2. Got one more plort, guys. One single sodding plort. Anyone. I don't care who. You're not going to be that generous, are you? Seriously, one sodding plort. Asking ye shall receive, I suppose. I do wonder, like, considering one of the sort of later editions they added in the original Slime Rancher, what are the upgrades gonna be in terms of making this place look nicer? Because the original game, of course, you know, the idea is that the ranch starts out a little bit dilapidated at first, and then you slowly build it up and it gets better and better and better as you get like upgrades and stuff. So that's 1800. Are they all 1800? They're all 1800. Alright. But yeah, I'm wondering what kind of upgrades they're planning for this, if any. I mean, it looks nice enough as it is now, truth be told. So yeah. Still have, oh, we do still have gadget mode. Yeah, that's cool. Haven't built anything there yet though, of course. So what have we got? Water trough, med stations, hydro turrets, yellow home portal. Also don't really have. We don't have deep brine. I wonder if we'll get a proper like underwater section. That would be cool. But I don't know. I'm really not sure at this point. Why does a plort collector always have to be on the opposite side? Well, at least it streamlines the process slightly. And it means I don't have to go in there picking everything up. Feeding is at least a case of just throwing stuff into the trough. They've got so much food, they don't know what to do with it all. You guys, I do need to get more food for you, don't I? Should go out fruit harvesting. Oh, hello. What you got for me? Beatrix, I've done it. I believe I've cracked the super mysterious code that was sent to me. It was astoundingly complex. I believe that the AI that created this code displays a comparable intellect to my own. So very advanced, almost alien? Oh, you're probably wondering what it said. Well, I determined this mysterious, perhaps even alien AI sent a message that says, hello. Not much, but pleasantries count for something. More importantly, though, the moment I cracked it, I received another message. So much as though this mysterious AI is monitoring me. How exciting, is it? Is that exciting? I haven't decrypted it yet, but the code is considerably more complex. This should be fun. Well, back to work as ever. That's making me nervous. Alright, let's go for a hunt for food. And feed all my slimes back home. It's mostly the berries we want to go for. Of course, if we find any, some find some cube berries, that would be nice too. Not a requirement, but it would be nice. I found a cube berry. Just the one. Fair enough. God, this game looks gorgeous. Like, even compared to the first game, this game just looks fucking stunning. So much prettier. Good. Hello, kitties. Yep, don't worry. I've been dealing with you, no problem. I know there was a cube berry around here somewhere. Well, you know, cube berry bush. Start. All right. Well, that's some things, I suppose. Not great, but not terrible. Should be enough to keep me topped up for the slimes I'm currently keeping an eye on. So I'm thinking I want to unlock a new area on my ranch. That'd be nice. Well, I suppose his 10 is better than nothing. Nice. We do also need, of course, to keep we got 450, 500, blimey. Let's get that one. Oh yeah, I forgot it puts the bugs on the floor, doesn't it? Nope. They're all constantly full and constantly happy, and the downside to that, of course, is that it means they don't poop as much. Thought occurs, but I think the reason why there's so many tiny little chicks in here is that the hens have actually been breeding in the pit, which is I mean, it's fine, I guess. But I'd much prefer them to be doing that in here, where they can grow up faster. Which, of course, never my original intention. What do I need for the wasn't there like a rooster TV option in the first game? I'm sure that was a thing. Now that's interesting as well, that it's... Because obviously I've got the upgrades. Nutrient soil, always make sure the crops yield the maximum harvest. The maximum harvest appeared to be 12. And yet in the last game, I am fairly certain the maximum harvest was always 15. Although I may be misremembering that. I'm not sure. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm going to be in too much. Oh no, hang on, stand corrected. That makes it 13. Was there any more I missed? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Definitely don't think it was 13, because I'm pretty sure I'd remember that. But I thought it was 15. Alright, so what are the other upgrades we can get? There's the music one. Just reduces agitation. Basically, if you don't feed them as often as you should, that'll help. And the auto feeder, it is what it is. Presumably that's still got the speed upgrade on it, because that was always a thing. I don't know why slimes do that, but for some reason they really just love to stack. It's one of the reasons why you need the net on top of your little coop. Again, I could get rid of that, but actually I probably should. But I really want to save up my money to go exploring one of these new areas, which in fact I don't have time for today, but we can always leave that for next time. Nice. Alright, so I think we have made an excellent start. We've explored one area of Rainbow Island, which honestly, I mean, considering that it's like separated into different sections, I think it should be Rainbow Archipelago, but that's just me. Looks like we've got 2 new areas to explore next time, obviously. Which is going to be this area and then this area. Don't know which one I'm going to go towards, but it'll probably be this, whichever way that is, because I really want to know what the fuck that's about. So according to the map, that is the southern one, so I guess we'll be going that way, and then we'll do that one later on. But yes, it looks as though, you know, slime, the map can go presumably down, and it can go across. There's obviously going to be areas around here as well, but the map can presumably expand and extend as well. So yeah, I'd say we've made a good start. Like really, I would say we've made a very good start. I may play this just a little bit in my own time, not to do anything new, but just to, you know, grind up a little bit extra cash, just so I can like move straight into like unlocking a new area and stuff like that in the next session, because I don't want to be just running around doing a lot, because basically the whole last hour has been me waiting for the opportunity to earn enough cash to do more stuff. So if I can just cut sort of half an hour of that out from the next stream, then I think I'll be good to do that. So that's fine. Yeah, so obviously, initial impressions of it are, it is more of the same, but at the same time it's not, because it feels better in a weird way. I think, you know, in its core, I think it's still the same game. There's nothing wrong with that, and it does feel like it's taken everything from the first game and then moved it forward, so we are literally like building on the elements of the first game rather than having to like relearn some of the stuff. Like, it's, you know, you still got all the slime science stuff here. There's a few things missing, like we still don't have the automated drones yet, but, you know, they're quite, like, advanced and stuff. So I get that. Makes a lot of sense that we don't have those straight from the off. But I like that we get slime science right from the beginning, because in the first game, of course, even after the update where they introduced it, it's still something you've got to earn. Like, you've got to unlock the slime science area, which is like one of the more expensive sections. So yeah, so I'm hoping, obviously, once we go to the new areas, it looks like we've got like a volcano over there. By the looks of it, looks like a volcano kind of thing over there, and we've got this glowing forest of light over here. Really looking forward to seeing what these new areas are, and the fact that the first chunk of the game has 3 areas, I think is great, because the original game, of course, as I said, it more or less just had the dry reef and like the beta version of the Indigo Quarry, I think, but then they got rid of that when they brought in the overgrowth and this, that, the other. As I said, that was around the time where I found it, because the Indigo Quarry was not in the version of the game I remember first playing. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.